If you decide to prepare the smoked beer, you need 1000 grams of pale malt, 500 grams of roasted malt, 500 grams of smoked malt, 150 grams of toasted malt, 100 grams of brown sugar, the really brown, the unrefined sugar, 22 grams of hop, base for the fermentation, and 14 liters of water. The original beer, years ago, because they toasted the malt in the wooden oven, have always the little bit taste or smell of smoke. But now everything is in the electric oven, so this, if you want this kind of taste, you should do it by yourself. So I decided to toast it and roast it this malt by myself. Now if you come here, I show you the malt and also how I have done this. For example, the roasted malt I roasted directly on the fire. You can see I put the malt inside this aluminium box. I put the box on the fire and I roasted more or less 15-20 minutes. But you can see that someone is more roasted, someone less, because it's homemade, so you cannot do everything at the same level of roasted. This one I put again 500 grams of malt inside the box, aluminium box, and after I put one line of aluminium, one paper of aluminium on the box, and I put something on the where there was the fire that was a little bit green, something that may smoke. If there is no fire, instead of the normal flame, you will have the smoke. The smoke enter inside the box because the aluminium foil help the smoke go inside and remain inside. If you remove the foil, you can see that the smoke go out. So I do this, I think, around 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and after I leave the barley that become the barley malt that become cold on the barbecue. This 150 grams of toasted barley, I toast it in the electric pot that you make the steak. I put 200 grams more or less of barley, malted barley. I put the power at 1. I keep there for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes I unplug the power from the wall, from the electricity, and I leave the barley malt there. In this way he become cold inside the electric pot. You can see the color is like chocolate barley. If you want to buy, you can buy the chocolate one. But now we can start making our beer. So this ingredient we put apart for later. And now in a pot we have, I have already put it, 8 liters of water. Now I on the fire, we should reach the temperature of 68 Celsius degree. After we off the fire, we add the malt and we cover with the lid. And we should wait 60 minutes. After 60 minutes, we remove the first part of our future beer. And we add, because we should wash our barley malt, with other 6 liters of water that need to reach the temperature of 78 Celsius degree, but I'll show you later. Okay, we cover and we wait 60 minutes. See you later. Okay, after 60 minutes, our first part of the beer is ready. So now we filter directly in the fermenter. Remember that the fermenter should be strong enough to cope with high temperature. If not, you melt it. And after we put the other 6 liters of water, I think they have already reached the 78 Celsius degree. We cover with a lid and we wait 10 minutes, and after we can put all the beer together in the fermenter, but I'll show you later. Now that I get all my beer, I will keep the barley apart. You can use to add when you make the bread, or you can use for the chicken or for the rabbit. I will put apart, I will use for my rabbit. For sure he will appreciate, because it's more sweet of the normal cereal that they eat, so for them will be like a cake. See you later for the hopping. Okay, get all our future beer. We put again on the fire. When the beer starts boiling, we can add the hop. We should open our beer for 60 minutes. So, see you later after 60 minutes. Okay, after 60 minutes it's ready. Now we put the pot directly in the basin with the cold water, because we want to drop off the temperature. After we put directly our beer in the fermenter with the sugar, we take a little bit of our beer and we put in a glass with the yeast to prepare the starter, and also a little bit of beer to check the initial gravity, because we want to know the alcohol content. Okay, everything is ready. I put already the lid, but it's not locked, because now that we open the tap to take a little bit of our future beer, because I prepare now the starter, so I put some, like half glass of our beer with the yeast. I cover with a plastic wrap and wait until tomorrow morning, because now it's midnight, I go to sleep. Tomorrow morning our yeast will be very active and we'll put inside the fermenter. And also we take a little bit of our wort to check the initial gravity. The initial gravity is 1020. Good morning. I put the yeast inside the fermenter, I close with the lid, and now we check if it's well done, if it's well closed. Because if you touch a little bit the lid, you can see the level of the liquor inside the airlock moving. This means that is well closed. So guys, see you later to check the fermentation. After 10 hours the fermentation is running. You can see that from the airlock and from the foam that you can see on the surface of the beer. Now I will remove the fermenter from the kitchen. I will put in the basement where the temperature is around 20-22 Celsius degree. See you at the end of the fermentation. After 1 week we can put our beer in the bottles. So now I will remove the airlock. You can see now is at level, and we should put 5 grams of sugar each bottle of half liter. I will use the bags for the coffee because I know that they contain 5 grams of sugar each, so it will be easy to use it then. But first I will take a little bit of beer to check the final density or final gravity. In this way we can know the alcohol content. With this ingredient we get more or less 10 liters of beer. Now I will go ahead to put the other beer in the other bottles, and after I will get the yeast that is on the bottom of the fermenter, and I will store in the fridge until I will make again the beer. We should wait 2 weeks because the beer will refermenter, I don't know if it's right in English, with the sugar that we put inside. So after 2 weeks our beer will be very sparkling. So see you in 2 weeks to taste it. The final gravity is 1004. So we should do 1020 less 1004, we get 16. We divide 16 for 7.5, we get 2.1 plus 0.5 that the beer will re-ferment in the bottle. We have only 2.6. So sorry, there is some problem. Probably when I get the initial gravity, the wharf was too hot, so our calculation now is wrong. Or when I check the final gravity, our beer was still sparkling, so the bubbles have deviated the calculation. So please remember that the wharf should be at room temperature and the beer should be not sparkling anymore when you check it. Spectacular. Also the color is very nice, the foam is very strong. Okay guys, if you try, let me know. Remember to subscribe to the channel, to leave me a like it, and to watch all the other videos. If you have some advice, please let me know, or if you try it, let me know. Bye bye. The foam is really spectacular, really creamy.